hear all of these rioters behind the glass of the
Oh, wait,
door.
no, never mind. This is it, yeah.
You know, and we have no specific location to go to. We're in the hallway. We're in like the Dunkin' Donuts of the basement, and so
she could not have been there
open hallway,
at
and
this
we
time.
hear the yells of these
I just gave you the timeline.
trying to break into the building that we're in. It almost felt like a zombie movie or something. And then we hear like other Capitol Police trying to protect the building, barking back at these people, and it just feels like it's just a matter of seconds when these doors are going to break through and they're going to get it. I hear like the hinges cracking.
Okay, yeah, here's the thing. That was, again, at 1:47, she would have already been evacuated, according to her own words and according to the documents that we have. She could have heard no hinges cracking. This is what I'm talking about. It's not that look, if she were to say it was really scary and we were evacuated and it was a blur, she is making up verifiable lies that could not possibly be true, and this is the problem with the media, big tech, and this administration. They feel as though no one is going to call them on it. And she feels so comfortable in just being immune that she's actually willing to go to the heads of big tech and send her mob out to flag anyone who questions her. No way she could have been there. No way she could have heard those things. She would have long since been evacuated. And it is confirmed by Congressman Mumu right here.
Well, at first she saw me, and we waved. I went into my office, and a couple seconds later, she knocked and she said, could we come in? And I said, of course.
Not by the hair of your chinny chin chin.
That looked like a before and after.
Yeah, it really did. By the way, she saw me and waved. That sounds like I'm terrified and running for my life. Like I'm going to toss a wave to it. Oh, hi. Gotta run.
It's amazing. There's again, I just went through this timeline. I've got several here that are all documented. The sources are available at loudofcredit.com. 122, 139, 144, 144 again, 147. They announced the evacuation was all clear, and after that is when she heard the hinges and the people making it into the building where she was not.
So basically, you're telling me that yesterday when we watched this video and we talked about it, I was okay to be skeptical. It was justifiable.
It was 3 days ago, but you're drunk.
Wait a minute. Was it 3 days ago?
Yeah.
She made
it we talked about it on Monday.
I am?
Okay. That long ago. This week has flown by.
Right. And we have a map, I think, too. This is something else that is pretty important. Oh, yeah, look at that. I'm a map!
Oh.
Shows exactly where the riots were taking place. Notice the rioters nowhere near AOC
Not even close.
reporter's location.
There's a street in between.
We even put a little, there's the mall. There's basically the equivalent to a park, and Bruce Christ is between her and the rioters.
Somewhere in between there.
You've watched our Change My Minds.
It's like saying you were in Montana during 9/11. You're like, I almost died.
I know.
It was
It's like a David Hogg situation, really.
It really is.
Yeah, it's a
like,
completely different building.
look, I was completely safe, but I was terrified.
Right.
Wow, that sounds awful.
So she was in the Cannon building. It was the Longworth building where she was not. The rioters were nowhere near where she was. And by the way,
why didn't she
even
just
what
use
she is
the cannons?
Even what she is describing.
Wow.
Are you talking about like a canonized text? We're talking about the Catholic Church. The one. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a
You both
theology
made
joke.
Terrible joke.
Okay. So wasn't even the right building. That being said, maybe she just, she got confused with her PTSD and was describing what other people experienced in that building. Here's the thing. We don't really have a lot of video evidence from the intense atmosphere she described in the building, but this is a video from the exact time. Shit.
Oh, my gosh.
Is this
harrowing?
Terrible.
Is this where Ted Cruz tries to murder her?
Yeah.
I think this is where he breaks in. Where is AOC?
He's around that corner there.
Yeah, it's the beard.
So that's about what we have, and then there is an interview at 3:23 with Jim Cooper. So while it was happening again, so this is the closest thing we have to proof of video of it happening inside. Here you go.
Congressman Jim Cooper, what's the situation in your office right now?
My staff and I are safe inside the office.
Well, son of a bitch.
Man, that
doesn't make for good television.
No. Crap.
We do wish we had one more mask.
That was his equivalent to the hell. I know.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Like what,
safe.
something
I don't know,
happening?
some guy out there. We got a soda machine. You're making me do the Zoom call here. I got to put on pants. But AOC is rushing to be the victim.
Oh, yes.
She is rushing to be the victim. She doesn't even care if it's true. Worse than that, the story here is she is so confident that the media will carry her water, she doesn't even care to try and hide it.